What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Practice Hour. Today I have Disc, who's gonna play a couple of custom games with me. So thank you very much to Disc for doing that. So yeah, I'm just gonna be playing a couple games here, and then afterwards we're gonna look at the replays and just talk about what I did wrong and stuff like that. It's just standard practice. And I'll provide some light commentary throughout the games as well.
Quantity insufficient.
Alright, so we send out an early drones to the CVP. We want to make sure we see the probe coming if he goes for a hatch block, which he's not doing, so we're free to take the space.
Mineral quantity insufficient. More minerals required.
Okay.
Not enough minerals. Hive cluster under direct assault.
Messed up a little bit here versus the probe harass, but nothing big. It's not skipping warp gate, it seems. Oh, he cancelled it. And started it again. Should be able to get this probe though. One adapt.
More minerals required. Queen birth.
It's most likely still Stargate. I am a little bit confused.
Not enough minerals. Mineral quantity insufficient.
Second adapt. It looks like it's moving out on the map, so I need to make a couple more settings here. It's gonna hit pretty late though.
Overlord. Mineral quantity insufficient. Burst queen ready.
Might be able to punish this pretty hard, so I'm gonna get wing speed here. Not as hard as I would have liked though. Yeah, he's going Oracle. It's a little bit sad because those adepts are gonna regen their HP and then come back again.
On creep. Insufficient energy. Newly birthed queen ready. Swarm forces under attack. Command unacceptable. Queen birth successful.
I think what he did here is a little bit greedy.
Must be morph on
It's
creep.
because he
Swarm forces.
like doing a depth pressure and oracles like this. Probably not safe versus Queen Walks. Unless he goes fast disruptor, but I didn't see a robo yet, so don't think he's doing that.
Command unacceptable.
Okay, sentries.
Command unacceptable. Enemy command assaulting drones. Additional gas required. Insufficient energy. Need more Vespine gas. Must be morph on. Swarm forces under attack. Insufficient Vespine not equal. Insufficient energy. Not equal. Swarm forces under attack. Insufficient energy. Not enough energy. Creep tumor under attack. Evolution command. Not enough energy. Not. Swarm forces under attack. More minerals required. Swarm forces under attack. Under mineral plus mineral quantity. Insufficient. Mutation. Swarm forces under attack.
I didn't see any disruptors yet, so I don't want to make Vipers quite yet.
Mineral field exhausted. Swarm forces under
See Salats. Okay, I want to poke a bit just to see if he has any disruptors. Okay, he does. So need some Vipers.
Swarm forces under attack. Mineral cluster expended. Command unacceptable. Insufficient energy. Evolution complete.
That's bad. I really needed that Viper.
Attack. Swarm has evolved. Sequences spun. Swarm mutated. Command unacceptable. Swarm forces commanded. Swarm forces under attack. Insufficient command unacceptable. Hive cluster under direct assault. Drones under attack.
Ah, oh, my Viper's out of position.
Forces under attack. Mineral field.
Yeah, not having a 5th base here is pretty huge. There's a prism somewhere up there.
Mineral field.
He's getting a lot of time now to tech up, which is not good for me.
Swarm has mineral cluster expanded. Field exhausted. Hive cluster under direct assault. No, not possible. Insufficient energy. Forces under attack. Mutation complete. Swarm forces under attack. Evolution. Swarm forces under attack. Hive cluster under direct assault. Swarm has. Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Must be morphed on. Command unacceptable.
Oh, a bit of attack.
Swarm forces
Oh,
under attack.
this is not too good. What I'm doing.
Mutation under attack. Hive cluster under direct assault. Mineral insufficient. Direct assault. Mineral quantity insufficient. Command more minerals required.
That's okay. I think I don't want to make any more lurkers at this point anyways.
Expended.
What I do need though desperately is creep spreads.
Assaulting drones. Drones under attack.
And I'm getting quite heavily out expanded here.
Sequences spun. Swarm. Not enough. Swarm forces under attack. Not enough energy. Insufficient energy. Vespine geyser. Not enough energy. Swarm forces. Vespine geyser depleted. Command unacceptable. Insufficient. Mineral field exhausted. Vespine geyser depleted. Vespine geyser exhausted. Evolution complete. Swarm forces under attack. Cluster expended. Swarm forces under attack. Evolution complete. Swarm forces under attack. Not enough. forces under attack. Hive cluster under direct assault.
Yeah, losing my Greater Spire was huge actually. I'm getting too bullied here.
Mineral field depleted. Mineral cluster. Mineral field. Command unacceptable. Tumor under attack. Mineral field depleted.
I think we definitely traded better overall this game, but I don't know if it matters at this point.
Forces under attack. Command. Command unacceptable. Sequences spun. Swarm. Command creep tumor under attack. Creep tumor under attack. Mineral field exposed. Swarm forces under
Letting this warping go through is terrible.
not possible. Supply limit. Creep tumor under attack. Mineral cluster expended. Mineral field exhausted.
I need to punish this right now.
Vespene riser exalted. Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Command hive cluster under
Yeah, I don't think we can win. He is too rich. Kind of messed up from the beginning.
insufficient energy. Mineral cluster expended. Required. Command unacceptable. Mineral quantity equals swarm forces under attack. Mineral swarm forces under attack. Tumors under attack. More minerals required. Mineral cluster expended. Mineral quantity. Command unacceptable.
Oh shit.
Swarm forces under attack. Forces under attack. Hive cluster under direct assault. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
Yeah, it's just too rich.
Vespene geyser depleted.
We're completely broke right now.
Swarm forces under attack.
Hmm. Yeah, I need to punish him in the bottom. Try to set up some lurkers up here. Establish a base at some point, but don't think I have enough anti-air at this point to actually win. Yeah, he has way too much.
Creep tumors under attack. Command unacceptable. Must be Swarm forces under attack.
Yeah. GG. Yeah, look, we were trading pretty good throughout this game. It's just we were so far behind. But anyways, I'm gonna have a look at replay after. We're gonna play like one more game, then I'm gonna have a look at the replay. Yeah, the crucial points in this game I think were when I lost my 5th base like 2 times. I think that was the losing move. Yeah, for sure.
More minerals required. Mineral quantity insufficient.
Okay, I'm gonna try a slightly different style this time. I'm gonna try not going lurkers. You usually set yourself up a little bit behind when you go into the late game with lurkers, compared to doing it with Lingbane, because you have way less counter pressure options. Like all you can do with lurkers is like big frontal assaults or like some multi-prong, but it's hard to just continuously deny bases if you're playing a lurker style. Kinda need Lingbane for that.
More minerals required.
But my early game was far from perfect that game as well.
Enough minerals.
No warp gate upgrades. Adept.
Queen birth successful.
Gonna lose a starting for this, but I think that's okay.
Attack.
I was a bit late with my injects though, so that's not too good. Okay. Let's see, second gateway unit is gonna be Adept. And it stays at home.
Must
Wait, there's a second probe coming here. I think that's gotta be a mistake, most likely.
mineral quantity must be morphed on creep. Newly birthed queen ready. Swarm has evolved. Swarm forces
Okay,
under
Voidry.
attack.
Can kill this Adept.
Queen birth
Pull back these
successful.
overlords so we don't lose any for free.
Insufficient overlords. Not enough minerals.
I'll make one spore just because
More
we don't know what the second
required.
Stargate unit is. But I won't make any more until I see an actual oracle.
Swarm forces under attack. Queen birth. Insufficient energy. Not enough. Mineral quantity insufficient.
I'll make one more spore, but I don't think I need more than that right now. Okay, 2 adepts.
Insufficient energy.
This does look like an adept build, but yeah, I was gonna say yeah. It's kind of late. That's why I wasn't sure. Oh, yeah.
Insufficient. Swarm forces under attack.
Yeah, the worst part about this, I think, is the fact that we lost our queens. But overall, it wasn't too bad. I think I got the wrong upgrade though, maybe.
Evolution complete. Not enough minerals.
I think we're okay here. We have a decent drone count. Just need to remake our queens and we'll be good.
Mineral quantity insufficient.
I want to see his army composition right now.
More overlords. Swarm forces under attack.
Okay, stalkers.
Queen. Drones mutations. Drones under attack. Newly birthed swarm forces under attack. Command unacceptable. Not enough energy. Must be morphed on creep. Creep tumor under attack. Even so. Mineral field exhausted. More minerals required. Command unacceptable. Mineral field. Swarm forces.
That was bad. I was not paying attention. But seems like it turned out okay.
Unacceptable. Mineral cluster. Mineral field depleted. Swarm. Swarm forces. Creep to attack. Sequences spun. Swarm mutated. Swarm forces under attack.
If that's his fourth base, then we're pretty far ahead, I think.
Mineral quantity. Not enough minerals. Swarm forces under attack.
I'm not too sure about this. I want to get out from here. I'm gonna run the banelings in while trying to just get out.
Swarm forces under attack. Mineral cluster expended. Sequences. Hive cluster under direct assault. Creep tumors under attack.
Oh, what? I had no idea where that came from. That's rough.
Mineral cluster expended. exhausted.
It's very scary to stand in speed zones actually versus disruptors,
Swarm forces
because they can
under
very
attack.
easily clean you up. Okay.
Mineral field depleted. Swarm forces under attack. Evolution complete. Swarm forces under attack. No, not possible. Supply limit reached. Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Mineral field exhausted. Hive clusters under attack. Assault. Swarm has evolved. Not possible. Supply limit reached. Mutation complete.
It should be an easy fight against the corruptors or the Colossus. Shouldn't be much you can do from here.
Not possible. Hive cluster on mutation.
Go defend down here and kill this.
Swarm forces under attack. Overlords. Swarm evolutions under attack. Drones under attack. Mineral field must be morphed on creep. Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Mineral cluster expended. No, not possible. Supply limit reached. Command unacceptable. Command unacceptable.
I've been slipping a little bit on my upgrades right now.
Cluster under direct assault. Enemy assaulting drones.
That's okay.
Swarm mineral cluster under a Despine geyser. Not enough energy. forces under attack. Creep tumor under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Creep tumor under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Creep tumor under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Mineral field exhausted. Mineral cluster under attack. Sequences spun. Swarm mutated. No, not possible.
Okay.
Creep tumor under swarm forces under attack. Hive cluster under Vespine geyser depleted. Mineral field depleted. Vespine must be morphed on creep. Mineral cluster expended. Drones under attack.
I should have some infestors here actually. Versus this army.
Swarm forces under attack. Mineral field exhausted. Swarm forces under attack. Vespine guys mineral cluster. Vespine geyser depleted. Swarm forces under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Insufficient energy. Not enough energy. Mineral field exhausted. Swarm forces
I think
under
this is
attack.
like 99% of the time a mistake, but I think we can actually go fight here.
Swarm has evolved. Swarm forces under attack. Sequencing. Mineral field depleted.
Yeah, let's go back, make some infestors.
Attack.
Chill a bit. Wait for upgrades. It's actually no rush to do anything here.
Mineral field exhausted. Swarm forces under attack. Mutation complete. Swarm forces under attack. Enemy evolution complete.
think I just threw maybe. We'll see. Yeah, I definitely just threw. Oh, this was a mega throw. He was just going for like one big army. He has like no economy. And I kinda let him take the fight. It's very bad. I also lost my Viper somehow. Not sure exactly how, but they're not there. That I know.
Tumor under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Minerals. Mineral. Swarm forces under attack. More minerals required. Swarm forces under attack. Sequences spun. Mineral hive cluster under direct assault. Mineral field exhausted. Swarm forces under attack. Quantity insufficient. Not enough minerals. Mineral cluster expended. Not enough direct assault.
Ah, didn't make a spire. That's pretty bad. Can I build anything right now? Don't think so. Oh, I don't even have a overseer, I think. Oh, I do.
Vespene geyser exhausted. Criminal field under attack. Swarm forces under attack. Hive cluster under direct assault.
Imagine if I had a spire. Could make.
Vespene geyser depleted.
He recalls. I'm actually kind of okay with that, I think.
Insufficient energy. Swarm forces under attack. Hive cluster under direct assault. Hive cluster under direct assault. Swarm forces under attack. Not. Mineral field exhausted. Enemy assaulting drones. Vespene geyser exhausted. Creep tumor under
No. That's really bad. Yeah, this was a massive throw.
acquired. Mineral cluster. Hive cluster under direct assault. Mineral quantity insufficient. Hive cluster under direct assault. Mineral field depleted. Not enough hive cluster under direct assault. Hive cluster under direct assault. Tumor under attack. Swarm forces under attack.
I should have just gone at here with everything. Sit here behind the spines. Problem is I lost my Greater Spire and I have like no anti-air. Or anti-ground, I mean. I need something to clear this. Cancel this. Save this. I think it's over though. Yeah, that's all I can make at this point is Corruptors. I don't think that's enough. Yeah, this fight here was so bad by me. I had pretty shit upgrades. That was the main reason why that fight went to shit, I think.
Creep tumor under attack.
But yeah, I think if I sat here with everything, I think we had a chance maybe.
Insufficient overlords. Enemy assaulting drones. Swarm forces under attack. Assault.
Highly doubtful that we can win this.
Assault.
So close, but not enough. GG. And yeah, we fucked this up real bad, didn't we? We were so far ahead actually. Alright, let's check out these replays. So this game, I definitely made some mistakes in the early game and later on as well, but tend to focus more on mistakes in the early game just because those tend to snowball the most. Okay, seems okay so far. Yeah, this was a bit of a mistake by me. I knew the second adept was coming, but I was slightly supply blocked, so let's see what happened here. So I start drones, my third queen, should be an overlord right now. Yeah, this order was a little bit late, that's why I was like a couple seconds late. And I also was a bit lazy here, where, well, to be honest, what he's doing here where he doesn't chrono boost this and then shades it out is super greedy, because he doesn't have link speed. But my overlord was like slightly late, like 2 or 3 seconds late, so that means that these Zerglings were 2 or 3 seconds late. And fighting here, like, I never thought he would finish this shade. And my queen should be here right now already. Like, it should always be here when it's not injecting. And then I should have 3 queens attacking it right now, and my link speed is gonna finish in 10 seconds. I have 4 more links popping. I lose like 2 Zerglings here for free before the fight even starts. And then I take the fight, but yeah, it's just pretty bad by me overall, micro-wise. I could have killed both of these adepts for free, because this was very greedy by him, doing it this late. But I kind of knew it was going to be an Oracle follow-up, so that wasn't really a problem. I have 2 queens per base. And yeah, these games also turned out longer than I expected, guys. Like, both games were like 25-30 minutes. So I'm not gonna do like a comprehensive analysis of each game. We're just gonna look at the major mistakes, I think. Yeah, so this was pretty bad overall. Yeah, this spore probably should be like here instead of here, I think. And then we don't have this problem of losing 8 drones like this. Also, this queen was probably a little bit out of position. Yeah, ideally this queen is like already like over here, I think. Or even like here, it's fine. And we target fire. He loses 1 oracle for it though, so it's like not the end of the world. But our tech is a little bit late, our 4th base is a little bit late. Our early game was just kind of a mess this game. And this was a big part of it. I was playing a little bit blind as well, which is not good.
Forces under attack. Small forces.
But I think I already saw that he had a bunch of sentries earlier, and now I got to see the stalkers as well. I decided to go into lurkers this game, and that's something I'm trying to figure out at the moment, if I want to play banelings or lurkers versus this sort of composition. But I also think what he does, I think his robo is probably a little bit too late when he does this. So I think he just dies to a queen walk, even on a map like this. Like even if I just kill these rocks and then you just walk here, I think he still dies with this opening. Yeah, I droned up. I should have been a little bit faster with droning this up and saturating this. So like right now I think I'm in a really good spot this game. And I should be expecting him to, like I already saw the zealots here, so I should be expecting a run by up here. What I should be doing right now is, first of all, drone this base up, add spines over here, add a couple of spines over here, and just make my lurkers. And then we're pretty good to go after that. I wasn't quite sure what he was taking into either, so I was a little bit hesitant in making my Vipers. But yeah, mostly I'm just lacking gas right now because I was very late with saturating over here. And I also, yeah, like I have nothing over here for this run by. This is like super standard for him to do a run by like this, so I should always be expecting it. Like I have lots of minerals, I could easily have some spines. And he can't ever really break this. Like once you have lurkers out and they have like a stalker disruptor army, as long as you're paying attention and don't get hit by disruptors, they can't really ever break you when you have lurker viper. So I could easily send like all of these roaches up here preemptively and just be poking over here to try to deny his 5th base. And they could have indirectly defended this base as well. So we ended up losing this base a couple of times, which was very bad. Also think I missed micro here and lost a viper or so. But overall this game isn't looking too bad. Starts +1 air, it's fine. Something we expect. But yeah, like you can't really play lurker on 8 gas, you kinda need 10 gas to do it, so this was not great. So yeah, what I'm doing now is what I should have done from the beginning. But we have no spines over here. We have like 3k minerals, so that's a big mistake. To be honest, it's been a while since I played this style, so I'm not playing it too well at the moment. Let's speed up a bit. Yeah, we start dealing with this. Like what we're doing right now is what we should have done like 5 minutes earlier, right? Maybe 4 minutes earlier. And then we would have been mining from this space the entire time, and then we were in a good spot. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, that's another thing, like my drone count is way too low now because of how many times this space got denied. At this point I want to start adding like mass spore, but I felt like I couldn't afford it. Like I have 4k minerals, but that disappears really fast if you don't have a high drone count once you start making spores. And I still needed to trade out my roaches. So here, I was already ready for this. I had corruptors, I had vipers. I think I needed a great aspire as well, or an ultra cavern, because I think lurkers are alone are not really good enough at this point. You need something that actually zones out the Templar properly. And this ended up being good for him because I think I moved commander here. No, I didn't. Okay, actually. Yeah, it probably should have been worse for him than it was. but we're trading really well at this point. It's just we're very far behind because our economy was so shit. Like you see, even though I didn't make any spores, I'm already spending my bank, right? So it's just kind of a little bit too far behind in economy. This fight was okay. I could have engaged faster with the corruptors. I lost a couple of vipers, but I get to kill all the carriers. I think this was overall a pretty good fight. It's just that I was a bit too broke. If I had enough money to remax right here, then I think I would be very happy with that fight. Like, we're trading super well, right? But this happens as well. He destroys a bunch of tech, and I'm already broke, so I can't really afford to rebuild it. Yeah, I'm not really mining too much at this point. Like, I'm starting to mine out over here. This space is still fresh, but he has so much more mining than me. Yeah. Yeah, so at this point, I don't really have anything that deals with High Templar. I need Broodlords or Ultras here, which I have neither of those. I'm making Ultras right now. But eventually I'm gonna need Broodlords as well, I think. And I also want to be playing, like, I want to be denying this stuff, right? I want to have one army over here, one army over here, which is just something I couldn't do because my army just, yeah, too many Hydras at this point. The Hydras are pretty useless here. I would rather just have like some Ultras or some Broodlords. And really still has missing spores, which is a big deal. Yeah, so this army is in theory not too scary. I'm missing fungal. I don't have any infestors, which is my mistake here, and not enough spores. Other than that, like, I'm not too scared of this army right now. The biggest problem I have is just that I'm struggling to secure bases on this side, I guess. Which I could have done at this point. Like, I could have moved this static forward, this lurkers forward. But like, an infestor here is really important because you want to kill off the void race with fungal plus parasitic bump. I also got my vipers feedback here, which is a big mistake. Yeah. We end up taking this fight, but like, parasitic bomb isn't really enough to kill the void race. You need a fungal as well. And this army is like pretty big, so yeah, not having fungal is a big deal here. My upgrades aren't great because I lost my spires, right? So I'm quite far behind in upgrades. And here I don't have any power bombs left. Can't really fight, and that causes me to lose this space. And since I'm already broke, I think this was pretty much the nail in the coffin for this game. And I never had a bank to like start trading into this with Lingbane, right? Which is kind of what you want to do. You want to be punishing the Protoss for having an immobile army. And Lingbane trades pretty well into static, so... But I just never had a bank to actually do it. Like, no spores. Yeah. Okay, we're still trading okay throughout all of this. It's just, I think this fight's gonna be okay for us. Yeah. Like, usually if your unit loss is looking like this versus Protoss, you should be really happy. Because you should be mining more, but in this case I'm actually mining less. So I think, yeah, here I think the game is more or less over. Because I can't get a good army up. He's running low on gas though, so maybe there was a chance to do something. The problem is... yeah, I'm just so low on minerals. So this game was closer than I thought, actually. But yeah, at this point, you kind of need to be able to remax to beat this army. So I think here it's more or less GG. Yeah, because now I'm not even mining anymore. Like 0 income. Yeah, GG. Let's look at the other game. This game... yeah, not too happy with the way I played there. But we learn. Yeah, so this game I think was I played better overall, but I made like some crucial mistakes in the mid to late game. So okay, we lost one Zergling. Doesn't really matter. Kill the probe for it, so. You open the Void Ray first. Got a pretty good start. Shouldn't really lose 2 drones like this when I have 3 queens, just slightly out of position. But overall, I think I'm pretty happy with the early game this game. I scouted everything pretty well. He had a decent drone count. I was kind of ready for this, because he only made like... It's pretty strange for Protoss players to go 1 Void Ray, 1 Oracle, and then not make another Oracle after that. So I was checking here for +1, and I didn't see it, so I was kind of expecting this Adept move out. It was just a little bit later than I was expecting. Normally they would have moved out already. So I was like starting to second guess myself. Like I was saving Lara for this, but then I ended up spending it, and like usually you should not be able to hold this with 66 drones. You're supposed to be like have like 58 or like 60 or so when you defend this. But like I kind of defended anyways, because it was so late. But the reason it also did damage was because it was late, because I kind of like stopped worrying about it. But we only lost 7 drones. It wasn't too bad. I think the biggest thing is just we lost our queens. Not sure if we could have avoided that though. So we end up in a scenario where I think we're pretty far ahead. Yeah, I like our position here for sure. He's doing like Mass Stalker. I think I need to start respecting this more, because I tend to just look like Stalkers are really bad units, and sentries as well in terms of fighting. So I kind of tend to just disrespect this, because normally if you handle it properly and you like, you know, you respect it, you make the units, you micro, you usually just crush this super easily. But so I can tend to be very lazy in my defense of this. I should be making more Ravagers already. But I think it was okay this game. Yeah, so I was a little bit... I didn't expect him to move forward like this. So I get kind of caught off guard, get some good force fields, get to kill a bunch of units for free. But yeah, like the army just isn't good. I think the Zerg has to kind of fuck up to die to it, which I do sometimes. It's definitely something that happens, but in theory I think this should not work. So at this point, like, we have 95 drones. Yeah, so at this point I could have just ran across the map and killed them, I think. If I play this properly. Like, he's getting a second robo, but he has like no... His entire army is 25 stalkers right now. Like, this doesn't defend anything. And I have bailing speed and I'm maxed out. Like, I can do, like, even attack with this behind it, you know. He warped in more sentries. At the very least I should have done like a poke here and then a bailing run by up here. I kind of did, but like 2 bailings is kind of like, whatever, you know. Either way, it's fine. Not the best fight. So at this point, I think is where I start to throw a little bit. I think my drone cut is okay right now. I think I added spines in time, that's good. This happened, which was very bad. Lost like shit ton of Ravagers and You don't really want to remake Ravagers. Very expensive. Yes, we're taking some bad disruptor shots. Yeah, here I should probably add like 10 more drones. And I go into Ultra here. I'm not sure I needed to. I could have gotten Vipers way earlier as well. I was kind of late with getting my Vipers. I get them now, even though I had my Hive for a long time. Probably should have just made them right away. But either way, I think we're in a very, very good position right now. Second Spire could be faster. I probably should have killed these rocks. Like when I had map control like 5 minutes ago, I should just kill the rocks, and that would have helped taking good fights here. But still, like, usually this army is always gonna lose once they fight in the open or on creep or something like that. Like if you can get on top of it, the army is quite weak. Let me lower the game sounds a bit. So yeah, we have Vipers, we kill this. Like, yeah, right now we could have just ran at him. There wasn't much he could do, to be honest. Yeah, I'm still surprised looking at this, how I lost this game. This was a massive throw. We lose this base, but it's not the end of the world, I think. So I think at this point I should have just made Broodlords. Or start forcing trades. Either one is fine. Kinda let them take the top left for free. I lose some units here for free, which isn't great. Lose these Zerglings as well. Kill a fair amount of probes though. Yeah, looking at this, I still don't understand how I lose this game, to be honest. Definitely my drone count could have been a bit better. Like, losing this base was definitely a mistake. Ideally, I would have some spores again. I think faster infestors too. It's a mistake I made the last game as well. So that's something I need to get better at in the late game, I think. Especially like when they have this many Archons and stuff, having a couple of infestors is really good. Don't even need that many, like 4 is good. 4 or 5. I don't like that I'm still making ultras too much. Because at this point, like, he's on pretty low drone count and he has an army that's like pretty bad overall. So I think if I just make like a big Broodlord Corruptor army here, there's not much he can do. Because he has to trade away this ground army in order to make an army that can fight. Like a big Corruptor Broodlord army. So if I can just force like a big fight, there's no way he can take a proper fight. Yeah, like not having Infestors here, I can punish this so hard, right? It's a very big mistake not having Infestors. This was okay. We killed a lot of stuff over here. So I think now I move out. I think this is okay. I think he should have probably just base traded here. I think I should have just gone back home though. That's probably the play. Like I want to have my Broodlords wherever his army is. So I move here. I leave these Broodlords over here to pass this space, but this was a massive mistake. They should have gone with these Broodlords down here. And then I can just make some Banelings here and run them up here, and that's fine. I don't even need to do any damage. Like, he's so all in. He's not mining at all. It's like mined out on all his bases. He's getting this base up now, but his army is so shit. There is no way he can actually win a fight if I'm properly collected with my army. I'm just way too spread out right now. So here I get a good fungal to start. I get a good parabomb. It's just that I don't have enough Broodlords here. He has so many Archons on the ground and Stalkers that I can't engage with my... Yeah, with my Broodlords. Like, imagine I had 5 Broodlords coming here now instead. I think this would have been a much easier fight. Yeah, like if just these 3 Broodlords were here, and I didn't have detection here either, which is a massive mistake. So this fight was just terrible by me. Like, it starts off really good. I should have been using Power Bomb again here. That's a big mistake. Power Bomb right now. Yeah, not using Power Bomb there was a big mistake too. And yeah, then from here maybe we still could have won if we... It's rough though. There's 9 probes. There's 53. There's a chance. If I remade my tech down here and just turtle on this base for a while. Because I have a lot of gas, so like if I get out like a bunch of infestors, it's actually still a winnable game. Yeah, this game was super winnable even now, even though I threw super hard. But yeah, I need to just sit down here. I think. Yeah, because the problem with me sitting over here is I have no spines. Here I have spines, right? So he can't walk up with the Templars. Here I have nothing to zone out the Templars. I needed something else for anti-ground though, I think, other than spines. But yeah, I tried to fight here, which is also a big mistake. I think I could have just sat here. I needed a couple of Vipers as well before my Hive died. That was also a big mistake. Lots of micro mistakes this game. So yeah, that's gonna be it guys for today's practice hour episode. I hope you guys liked it. It's a bit long. I don't think future episodes will be this long, but either way, thank you so much for watching guys. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll be back again soon.